YouTube? It is Vlogmas Day 11
with the
Bruno family. It's your boy L to the A to the V O. Okay. It's your boy L to the A to the V O N, Levon Bruno, man, and it is your beautiful girl, the pregnant lady, the most magnificent.
It's your girl Nika B.
Yeah, ma'am. And it is your boy Zakari Wari. And then we have baby girl right here. All right, guys. We want to be the first to apologize for not uploading that video yesterday.
Y'all, we went to sleep.
We fell asleep.
We did the video, we started editing, and then we just went to sleep.
Today's video, we're gonna be doing a mukbang, but we're gonna also be doing story time. We wanted to do other stuff, we wanted to vlog, but we cannot. The weather outside is really, really bad.
The weather outside is frightful.
It's not delightful whatsoever. That was so corny, bro.
It was corny.
That was really corny.
It's okay.
That's okay. Alright guys, so today's video we are going to be doing a little story time. Most likely, I'm gonna let her really take over this video.
Why? I'm trying to eat. No, I'm just kidding.
With it being so close to baby girl coming, we're gonna take you guys through Kari's pregnancy. Well, when she was pregnant with Sakari. Kari's not pregnant.
Alright, y'all, so my labor and delivery story with Kari. I'm just gonna talk about the parts I remember because some parts I don't remember. If you know, you know. But
let's go! Comment down below, guys, if y'all ready for this. Hey, we told y'all we're gonna be giving y'all more pregnancy videos. Yeah, so she's getting ready to tell you guys all about when my little man came. 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 When my little man. Alright, y'all.
I had Kari at 37 weeks in 1 day. But like leading up until it was time for me to deliver, I felt Kari like super low. Like I felt like if I pushed, he was gonna come out. And I was trying to tell babe that like every time I sit down, I felt like I was sitting on his head. And so I had my last doctor's appointment and my doctor was like, I don't think you're gonna make it past 2 weeks. He's coming like within the next week or two.
She said, I don't think you gonna make it past what, Sunday?
Yeah, because I was telling her my baby shower is like this Sunday and she was like, I don't know if you're gonna make it. And I was like, wow. But I ended up making it through my baby shower, and a few days after that is when he came. So the night before was the appointment, and she told me that I was full term, and you know, like basically we could start trying to get him to come. So we went and walked probably like 2 hours in Walmart. We ended up getting a yoga ball, and we got, I think, some pineapples, and we went home. I was eating pineapples while I was on the yoga ball and was just trying to bounce and, you know, do a little exercise and stuff. Later that night, if you know, you know, the next morning, it was like 6 in the morning, I started having contractions.
Walmart on Military in San Antonio, Texas. Count your days. Alright? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna need no brownies. Let me tell you something. Count your days, my boy. Y'all, we went to go get a bunch of snacks so we can be ready. Y'all gonna see us do the vlog when baby girl come too. We went to go get a bunch of snacks. Walmart on Military in San Antonio, Texas. Count your freaking days, you hear me? Look, I got me some cookies, my boy. Some red velvet. I got me some red velvet Chips Ahoy. Y'all, we got back home. I opened my cookies. This thing was signed, sealed, and delivered. It was sealed perfectly. 2 of my cookies was bitten off. Walmart on military. Count your days. Count your days, you heard me? I'm telling you, I was so upset. I was so upset. It may have been karma. But
it was definitely karma.
It was not karma.
No, it was definitely
All
karma.
I'm saying is, count your days.
So yeah, 6 o'clock that morning, y'all, I started having contractions. And mind you, he didn't go to bed until like, I don't know what, 3?
Nah, like 5 something.
Maybe like 5 something. So, I think I went to go take a shower first and then woke him up. I don't remember. Started having contractions and I woke him up. Was like, babe, I'm having contractions. I've been timing them. It says I need to go to the hospital. So, y'all, he was not trying to get up. He was like, yo, is this really it or what? Because he had literally just went to sleep. And that's what happened. I did wake him up. I woke him up before I went and got in the shower.
Okay, so, guys, wait. Don't think that I'm just, you know, an a-hole, y'all. What happened was, with her being the first time parent or first time pregnant. Okay, it was my first time too, but she's a very, very nervous person. If y'all don't know her, and if y'all do know her, she's a very, very nervous person.
I didn't know what to expect.
I'm not. I'm more so a calm, cool, collected person. Alright? I can keep my head very, very level in situations. Crazy situations. Her, on the other hand, no. Okay? We went to the hospital so many times during this pregnancy. Sometimes for nothing. Just saying. For nothing. I was like, baby, are you sure? I just went to sleep. 5 something in the morning. If we go to this hospital and they say, oh, that's normal, there's nothing wrong with you, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, I was really having contractions though.
That's the reason why, guys.
So I got in the shower, got back out. Y'all, kid you not, I wasn't in no type of pain after that. So I started laying down. Mind you, he already packed the car up, put the car seat in there, like everything, like we're ready to go. And I'm just laying there like, I don't really feel much anymore.
Bro, I was so upset. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, bro. I told you, if this is not what's really happening.
So, we ended up going to the hospital. I already knew that when we got to the hospital, I wasn't gonna be able to eat anything if I really was in labor. So, I told him I wanted to stop and get something to eat first before we went.
Some tacos!
So, I went to go get some tacos and then went to the hospital. So, by the time I made it back to the hospital, I was in pain again. And so, they ended up giving me a wheelchair, and then we ended up going up, checking in, and all that good stuff. So, I'm laying in the bed, and oh, that was another thing. I was bleeding too. I had some blood. I don't know if it was like the mucus plug coming out or what, but
oh yeah, that was another thing. She used to bleed throughout the pregnancy, so it was a concern. She was high risk. It was a concern, but they used to always tell us it's normal for a little blood.
yeah, so they had hooked me up to everything. You know, they're checking the baby's heart rate and, you know, contractions and stuff. So a lady checks me to see if I'm dilated. Mind you, I had a doctor's appointment before, and the doctor told me I was dilated 1.5, I think. No, I was dilated 2 centimeters. So at the hospital when they checked me, the lady was like, you're only dilated 1 centimeter. She's like, we're gonna wait a little bit, and then if you don't dilate anymore, we're gonna send you home. It was getting time for them. They was about to discharge me. So the lady checks again, and she's like, oh, you're up to 3 centimeters. So at that point, she was like, you're staying. Like, you're not leaving until you have a baby. So that's when it got real. Like, I called him. I was like, babe. I was like, they're keeping me, like, until we have the baby.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I was doing. I'm gonna be honest now. I'm finally over here.
What are you doing?
Alright, y'all. When I went down there, I started eating snacks. I took a nap and I was eating snacks.
Okay.
When you called me, I was like, huh? Hello?
I knew you was probably doing something like that.
Cause I was like, bro, it's not gonna take, like, the baby ain't gonna be here that quick. It got me at least a good 10, 30 minutes.
You had more time than that. So y'all, mind y'all, it's like 8 in the morning when we get to the hospital. So it's probably like around, I want to say like maybe 9-ish. Maybe like 9 or 10. Yeah, when they told me that I was 3 centimeters dilated. Then they put me in the room, and you know, all the nurses and stuff start coming in and, you know, getting me ready, and I have to change, and, you know, everything you have to go through when you get ready to have a baby. And so, mind y'all, I'm so nervous at this point because I'm like, yo, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't know how this is gonna feel. And I'm a big baby when it comes to pain. I didn't want to feel anything. So I think as soon as I hit a certain centimeter, I was like, I want epidural. Because I was so scared. I didn't want to feel anything.
When she hit the centimeter right before the maximum that you can't get it.
Yeah.
She was like, I want it.
Yeah. So I ended up getting stuck at 3 centimeters. So they had to like kind of induce me. They put me on Pitocin, which starts your contractions. They ended up giving me a balloon that they put inside of you. And when it falls out, like, you've reached a certain amount of centimeters. And then they had to do the peanut ball. Like, y'all, they had to do so much because I was just stuck. And so finally I started progressing, and the contractions started getting a little painful. So I was like, okay, I want epidural. Because I was like, I don't know how bad this is going to get, and I'm not trying to find out. So they went and gave me the epidural.
Wait a minute, y'all. Now, like I said, y'all, I don't get nervous on a lot of things. I always keep a cool head. Even if I am nervous, I keep a cool head. Shout out to LeBron James. Shout out to Drizzy Drake. Alright? They keep calling here about everything. Right? This probably had to be the first time I was actually scared for her. Now, as y'all can see, if you're new to the channel, you probably haven't seen. If you're old to the channel, if you know me, you already know. I have a lot of tattoos. I don't really fear needles. But when I seen old boy come in, you know what? This is when you know something serious. Whenever you're getting a shot, it's one doctor. Y'all, they came in with like 5 or 6 doctors. Each of them rolling the like metal top thingy like it's a funeral or something. They all holding it. They're like pallbearers, and they're holding this stuff. And it has a whole bunch of stuff on top of the little silver. They had her sitting up, and a boy picks up the epidural needle, whatever. Right? Y'all, when he picked this thing up, and I looked behind her, cause I'm in front of her, right? I'm like on the bathroom wall. She's looking at me. She's facing me, and then they came in from behind her. When he picked it up and like went like this, when I seen this needle, y'all, shout out to everybody who's gotten an epidural. I'm telling you now, shout out to everybody who's gotten an epidural. You are super women. I'm telling y'all now. I was so damn terrified. I got so scared. That was like the first time I ever actually got scared for her during the pregnancy. And she looked at me, so I couldn't actually give the face that I wanted to. Because if I would have gave her that face, like, damn, they about to mess you up real good, bro. If I would have gave her that face, she would have went off the walls. Y'all, when I seen it, the needle's like this big, and it's really, really thick. It's a really thick and long needle. And when I seen it, I was like, oh my God. And they was telling her about it and everything. We're gonna put this in your spine, you're gonna do this, such and such. I'm like, Jesus Christ, and all his little lambs. She looked at me, she's like reassurance, and I was like, hey baby, it's gonna be okay. Whole top of my head, I'm like, oh my God, like, yo, they about to mess up. I couldn't have done it. Shout out to all y'all women who have done that epidural thing, because that is no joke. I was really terrified. Really, I had to hide it. I really did. But yep, I'm on her stuff.
Yeah, so mind y'all, it took the doctor 3 times to put the epidural in the right spot. I kept feeling something go down on the right side of my back, and it was making me so nervous, and I'm already in pain. Like, I'm getting nervous, I'm shaking. Like, it was so painful, y'all. Like, it was so and a lot of people say epidural is not painful, this is not. Y'all, if they don't do it right, that stuff is painful. It is so painful.
And he took about what, how long?
For
it was
a
around
good minute.
10, 15, maybe edging the 15 minutes.
Y'all,
because they have to keep filling.
Yes,
afterwards. Like, okay, this is where it's gonna be. This.
Like, it was getting, I was getting so frustrated, and so finally he got it right, and I was feeling good, and then my blood pressure dropped, my heart rate dropped. I felt like I was about to pass out. Like, I started shaking, I was crying, I started throwing up. Y'all, I felt like I was gonna die, and and he was in the restroom, and I'm trying to call out to him like, babe, like,
I had to use the bathroom,
I don't feel right, you know.
Man, I came out, I'm like, all right, baby, I'm coming. I came out, you like,
y'all.
I need the nurse. I need the.
No, I called the nurse by the time you came out.
I don't feel right.
Y'all, I swear, I don't know what was going on, but I did not feel right. So they ended up taking me off of it because my heart rate was like super low, my blood pressure was low, and they took me off, and I started feeling all the contractions and stuff. So I'm in pain, blah blah blah, this and that. So I was like, is there anything else I can have, like, for the pain? And so they ended up putting me back on epidural. Well, it happened again. And so they took me back off the epidural, and I think it happened like 3 times before I was good. And so finally, you know, I went to sleep.
Probably by that time. I remember
like the next day, right?
Yeah, she went to sleep. I stayed up and I watched her for a little bit. Your mama was there at the time, right?
Yeah, I think everybody was there.
Okay, so, but me and your mama was the one that stayed.
Oh, yeah.
So me and her mom stayed. Her mama went to sleep. Her mama went to sleep for like really, like very minuscule time. But I was up the whole time. Mind you guys, she was getting like little bits of naps in between. I was up for like the past 2 days, right? I was gonna stay up the whole night, but luckily her mama was there, and she was like, I'll stay up, you can get to sleep. I was like, all right, cool, right? This has to be the funniest thing. I go to sleep, I woke up a little bit throughout the night. She had this peanut ball in the middle of her legs. I was like, I thought I was tripping. I was like, bro, that's okay. I went back to sleep. Y'all, next thing I know, I don't know what happened between this time. She might be able to tell y'all. All I know is, all I heard was, like I heard a bunch of like noise and everything like going crazy. And I woke up and it was about time to have Kari. I was asleep for the time and I woke up.
No,
I don't know what happened. She could tell y'all what happened, but all I know is I woke up and everybody was like going past me and moving and stuff, and you know, they had all the doctors in there. Nova, shout out to you. I still don't know why Nova or our normal doctor didn't deliver the baby, but hey, I woke up, it was a whole bunch of just like craziness going on.
Actually, I don't even know. Honestly, y'all know when you're in the hospital, you don't really get much sleep because they're always constantly coming in, checking on you, you know, doing your vitals and stuff. So, it was around 10 o'clock the next morning, and they came in, they checked my cervix, and I was ready, y'all. I was 10 centimeters dilated. I was 100% effaced, like I was ready. So he's knocked out, and I remember like trying to like wake him up. I was like, babe, I'm about to have the baby. And I called my aunt, like I was calling everybody.
I was so shocked. I thought I was still asleep, like hearing you. And I think I kind of woke up and looked at you, but I was out.
Yeah, he was even like when he was up, like looking at me,
like,
he was still like not there. And I was like, yo, we about to have a dang baby. Like, get it together.
I was really out of it, y'all. Like I was like staring at her, like as she was talking, like. And then it's like, that's when I kind of like, okay, what happened? I didn't see them come in because I was still staring at her like, I don't know if y'all seen the movies where it's like the one person standing and the whole world's like moved behind them, like really, really quick. That's how it looked. It looked like I was just looking at her and she's talking but in slow motion. Everything else was moving. And I was just looking, and then all of a sudden when I came back to my senses, there was a doctor saying, sir, we don't need you to move. I'm gonna get out of here, but we need you just to move your chair over a little bit. I was like, oh, and I was like, oh, this is real. This is happening.
So yeah, they said it was time for me to start pushing. Everybody comes in, you know how you push for a little bit till like the baby starts crowning, and then they go and get the doctor, whatever. So I think I only pushed for like 20 minutes. I don't know, it wasn't long, but at first,
22 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all because I had what?
Like 19, 20, yeah.
It wasn't long because I had just got off the phone with my aunt and she had just said that my brothers were headed up there. And by the time, they didn't even make it. Like by the time they got there, the baby was already here. So I'm pushing, right? And those of you who were like on epidural, y'all know like you don't feel anything. So you can't tell if you're pushing or like how good you're doing because you don't feel it. Like they're saying like, you know, good job mom, blah, 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 this and that. But I physically can't feel it. So I'm like, I feel like I'm not doing anything. And so
she was perfectly fine. She was doing perfectly fine, guys. I'm telling y'all, she was doing perfectly good. Y'all. Okay, boom. Let's see if y'all can kind of. All right, boom. This is how it was. This is the area where the baby's coming out of, right? And this is the head of the baby, right? Boom. She's pushing, right? She was doing so good. We could have been done in about 10 minutes. And they was like, keep going, keep going, keep going. She'd be like, it's like, okay. They're like, breathe. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And she's pushing, right? This is the eyes. Right here's eyes, right? She comes out, and then Kari's right here. You can see all of this. You can see Kari's nose, right? Right when the doctor was getting ready to grab the baby, they was all like, you're doing really, really good. Okay, okay, okay. We see him. Right when she was getting ready to grab the baby, Shanika was all like, she says, I don't think I'm doing that good. I don't think I'm doing anything. I don't feel anything. And she sucked the baby back in. I was standing right there watching, y'all. The baby was right here. Right when the doctor went to grab for the baby to like pull him out, she just sucked. Doctor missed. Doctor missed. Gotcha. She sucked the baby back in. And you can kind of see the doctor like, like, dang it, right? I was like, oh my God. We about to be here forever. God, the baby was right there. You can see all right here. The doctor was getting ready to pull the baby out. And then she sucked back in and talked about, I don't think I'm doing anything. She sucked the baby back in.
Y'all, that's like his favorite part.
That was my favorite part, bro. Like, I would never forget it because it looked so weird. Like, we were right there, guys. She had him and then... I would never forget it. I would never forget it. Like, I wish I would have recorded it. But
so then,
yeah.
They asked me if I wanted to feel the baby's hip. So I pushed, right? And got it to where, you know, where you could feel his hair. So I went down. I felt his head. And I was like, oh my God. Like, y'all, that was like the push I needed. Like, I was like, yo, I'm actually pushing. Oh my God, I can feel him. So that just like motivated me like through the roof, y'all. So, you know, I did my little 10 count push And then she's like, okay, take a breather. I didn't even breathe. I went back again.
Kept pushing,
and I started pushing again.
It didn't take even like 3 minutes for her to finally get the baby out.
Yes, like I started pushing again. I didn't even take no break. I was just like, oh, I'm about to get this baby out.
Man, y'all should have seen a doctor when the head came right back out. Oh, she went in so quick. Oh, she went in and grabbed Kari's head so quick. Baby's head come out. She's like, all right, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Like she grabbed Kari like real quick, and she grabbed him, and then that's when she just started pulling out and got the shoulders.
Yes,
and he just, and he seen all the like. This is very.
Y'all, they you know cleaned him and put him on my chest, y'all, and I couldn't do nothing but just cry. Yeah, y'all. So I just cried or whatever, and after that, they ended up taking him. Well, they didn't take him. Like he was still in the room, but you know, like they do the weight and they give him the shots and all that. I don't even think I ever really held Kari that much until like I had to feed him because somebody was like stuck to him like glue.
Yeah, them doctors wouldn't let them go.
No, he wouldn't let Kari go.
Oh, after. Okay, so Kari comes out. Kari comes out and they're like, Dad, you wanna? I was like, I'm good. I'm ready. They didn't ask me, you wanna cut the umbilical cord? And I get the scissors and I'm cutting. Now, if you guys cut the umbilical cord is very, very squishy, like kind of like chewy. If you were to eat it, I'm not saying that I ate the umbilical cord, but if you were to eat it, you'll feel like it's very, very squishy and chewy. Yeah, just kind of tough. You gotta really cut through that thing, right? I cut the umbilical cord and everything, and then the whole time while they're cleaning them and everything, like, you know, and they're just talking to me. Y'all gonna have to do chest to chest, whatever. Dad after mom does her chest to chest. You're gonna have to do chest to chest. You can either have your shirt on or your shirt off. And that's when I started taking my shirt off, guys.
It was such a beautiful, beautiful experience.
Y'all,
I was freezing. Like, I guess the amount of blood I lost or whatever.
I'm all like 7-8 degrees up in here.
Cold.
Ain't
like,
no
y'all, I was free. I had like 5 warm blankets and then plus my blanket that I brought from home.
Guys, I'm not a hospital person. I will break something and I would not go to the hospital. I'll wrap it up and go on by my day. So I didn't know you can ask for hot blankets, like warm blankets. And I'm thinking they about to bring her a thick blanket. They have blankets in the oven, or I don't know, I think it's like a microwave or something. They got like something that's warming these blankets up. And when you take them bad boys out,
y'all, that stuff felt good.
Man, when I felt one of the blankets, they said, here, you can give her a blanket. I was like, all right, fine. I felt them, I said, man, can I get a warm blanket too? I got me like 2 warm blankets, you know what I mean? And I sat in that, the dad couch, guys. I sat in the dad couch. I didn't have pillows or anything.
Oh, I think that's when they ended up moving us to a different room, right?
Nah, I slept in the bed. I slept in the bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
So
I see all y'all on social media talk about this is the hardest part about being a dad. And it has that couch. Not me. I'm a tiny person.
Y'all,
I got in that bed with her.
Together.
Alright?
Like when they moved
us
to like the like mother baby unit, and we was both in the bed, and Kari was right there next to us in the little crib, and y'all, we stayed in there for probably like 4 days, which is like crazy. First of all, Kari didn't get circumcised because he had some stuff going on.
My boy out here now though.
He had some stuff going on, so we couldn't get it just yet. And then he ended up, his bilirubin levels was low, so they wanted to keep him and make sure they were going down or high. Was it high? They were high. Yeah, he was yellow. He had jaundice.
No, we went home first.
No, I know, but I'm talking about while we were there. This is another reason why they kept us. It's because they were trying to see if they were gonna go down. So yeah, he was like a little bit yellow and stuff, and so they were monitoring him. Then I ended up getting RSV, and they just ended up staying like super long. So by the time that they actually discharged us, I think it was like on the 6th or 7th, and Kari was born on like the 4th, but we were there since like the 3rd. We ended up being at home for like maybe a day, I think, and then we had an appointment.
Yep.
And we ended up getting admitted right back to the hospital.
Had to go right back
for him.
And for that, we stayed a few more days.
Right, we stayed a few more days and waited for him to get his color back, y'all. He was so yellow. It was so crazy that we didn't really notice it at first until like when they admitted us. We were like, oh wow, he's actually really yellow, baby.
He's a light-skinned baby. He's gonna be yellow. It's fine, you know. But we didn't know about jaundice and bilirubin levels. Bilirubin sounds like Robitussin to me. I don't know why. It just sounds like Robitussin to me. It's not like medicine. Bilirubin levels. Gotta be under the UV light and
oh y'all, he
all
hated
of
that,
guys,
man.
We're gonna insert the
it was
pictures.
So sad.
Okay, let me insert the pictures. Man, my boy was up in there. He had his like
these little shades.
His shades on. They had to go around his face. I was a little sad for him.
He couldn't have no clothes on.
He couldn't have any
diaper.
clothes on, guys. I was a little sad for my boy, but then, you know, just so he won't cry, I was like, hey man, you look pretty cool, man. You look pretty cool. He stopped crying.
He did look a little cool.
He looked pretty cool. I was like, hey, little homie.
He didn't like it.
At first he was crying, and I was like, hey, look, man, you look cool, man. That's my little man. You look cool. And then he just started sleeping. He was asleep, you know. And
we were still laying in the bed together.
We still in. I ain't moved.
Y'all, we was eating good. They was feeding us breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like
I'm telling y'all, I'm a smaller guy. All right, I'm a smaller person, so I was able to fit in the bed. You know, the beds were pretty big. Well, I think they were pretty big. But we're not big people, guys. We're tiny people. So, you know, I was in the bed with her, and of course she wouldn't. Let's all be honest. She wasn't gonna let me not be in bed with her. All right, guys. She was asking me to come. You think there's some room? You want me to scoot over? I can scoot over.
Yeah, of course.
Do you think there's some room? I can give you some room. At first, I was all like, "Baby, I'm good over here. I'll sleep over here." Like I even made my little thing up. And then when we went back the next time, I knew to bring like blankets and stuff. So I brought blankets and pillows. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make this up over here. I'm gonna sleep over here. For a minute, I was sleeping over there. I was like, babe, I'm just gonna sleep over here, you know? But she was like, no, I think there's some room. Let me scoot over a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like,
because why is you laying way over there?
I was like, all right,
why you not under me?
So, man, we used to wake up, eat breakfast, but we woke up on time for breakfast. And
we just call down there, order, and they bring it to us. Mind you, I had just had him, so I was still in pain and still healing and stuff like that. So having him like right next to me was like good.
Asking for all the apple-based products. Shout out to University, man. Y'all did your boy right, man. I was asking for apple juice, apple slices, apple sauce, apples, whatever y'all had apple-wise. I was asking for y'all. Yeah, man. We hey guys, all them receiving blankets, take them. Take all them receiving blankets. Ask for them. Diapers.
Lights.
Anything, ask for them. They got enough to go around. Tell you.
They provided me with a breast pump while we were there, so I could still pump and give him milk and all that.
I feel like it was a weird breast pump, but
it was very weird, y'all.
But hey, you know,
it got the job done.
It was cool, man. They gave us these little bottle thingies, little Similac bottles
to put my milk in. He was y'all. He's such a good help. Like, I would pump it, and then he would put the cap on there, and you had to label it, right?
Yeah.
He had to label it, and put the time on it.
So tiny.
And then give it to them, call them to put it in the fridge and stuff like that. So,
and your urine.
A big help.
It was a very, very fun experience, y'all. Like, for me, I know a lot of guys pass out or say it's gross. Well, even some females too. I enjoyed it. I'm telling y'all, this was actually my face when I was watching the whole thing. I was like, and then when Kari came out, I was like, oh. Like, that's exactly what I did. I was like, guys, that is our labor and delivery. We'll come back on another story time and tell you guys how it was when we got home and how the first few nights were. We'll tell you how the first few nights were, probably the first week and probably the first month, and we'll just keep going on, you know, up until baby girl comes. But
yeah, I think we should let y'all know how that went, cause that was interesting.
But yeah, guys,
this labor and delivery with baby girl, it will all be recorded. So
yeah, we gonna record it, guys.
Yeah, I'm excited, y'all. Oh, and that's another thing. Since my experience with epidural was extremely bad, this time around I am going 100% natural. Well, I'm gonna try my best to do 100% natural.
She's able to do it, guys. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. At the beginning, I know her pain tolerance.
Yeah, I'm a baby. I don't like pain. I do not like pain.
I was like, don't do that. Now I know y'all probably like, oh, you're supposed to be supportive. Whatever. I know my wife, all right?
He's there. He's there now. But like in the beginning, I mean, you gotta be real. Like
I'm a light baby.
You gotta be real. Like I don't like pain, so why would you even think about trying to push a baby out with no medicine? You know?
I'm telling you, you pinch this girl, the slightest of anything, she gonna say, ow, ow. Huh?
Anyway.
But
yeah, y'all, I've been like preparing for preparing myself.
Yeah.
You know,
and females are made to do this.
Yeah, like your body's made to do this.
You're made to do that. You can do it naturally.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just we have so much medicine now, it's like might as well just, you know, get an epidural. But
I mean, that's how I am.
My experience was so bad, y'all. Like, I'm honestly terrified. Like, I really don't want to get an epidural again because of how it made me feel and how long it took him to finally get it right. So I'm like kind of like scarred from it. So I'm gonna try my best to do this natural. Y'all will see how it turns out in the labor and delivery video. But that is the plan.
It's very, very possible. Like, it's very, very possible. Females were made to do this naturally. Your bodies were made to do this naturally. I'm just the type of person that, yo,
if you don't have to,
why? That's just me. I've always been that type of person. I can take pain, but there's a way for me to not go through it. I won't. So, yeah, guys. So she can do it, and I'm on the train of her doing it all natural now. So yeah, guys. So yeah. We're gonna end the video out right here, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed that video. This most likely will be a long video. I don't really think it's gonna cut out too much.
If y'all like this video or this story time and y'all wanna see more story time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on.
Down below, y'all know what it is, man. We've eaten. We're going to end this video right here, guys. Vlogmas day 12. Tomorrow. All right, y'all, we love you guys. We are really, really in love with everybody who subscribes to us. We're in love with our followers. We're in love with you guys. I never used to understand when people were like, oh, I'm such in love with my fans. We are so in love with everybody who reacts and comments and stays interactive with us. All right, guys, we're going to end this video out right here. We love you guys. Deuces, Vlogmas Day 11. Bojangles! Out.